Mhm. I can't remember Chat GPT. Damn it. Did I go live? Yes, 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 yes. What's going on? All right, hold on. I gotta do a couple things. Y'all already know. I always gotta do some extra shit. I'm actually waiting for Hip Hop Inquirer to come on so we can talk about this Tory Lanez trial because they're covering it. So hang on with me. Bear with me while some folks get in here. How y'all doing? Y'all happy today? I'm so happy that Brittney Griner is coming home, guys. I'm ecstatic. All right, I'm on StreamYard too, so I'm just trying to make sure that this stuff is visible on Facebook, so I don't have to say it more than one time. What's up, family? How y'all doing? Happy December. December 8th. Yesterday was my grandfather's heavenly birthday. What's up, Erica Ford? Congratulations. You can bear. You know why? I know why you can't hear me. Can't hear me because I didn't have the phone up. I had it I had it down blocking the mic. So, hey, Aoife Bio, what's going on? All right, I'm in too many places. I'm gonna try to do this. Y'all know I'm technically challenged, but I had to get on here because I want to talk about a few things. I'm going to talk about that, Ashante. So y'all want to talk about, we're going to talk about the exchange, right? Okay, first, some people want to ask questions about former attorney. I'm still an attorney. I'm retiring though. So I'm closing my practice and I'm not taking new cases. So and people are still calling me. And so I do my best to try to route those cases to lawyers that I know are still out here pounding the pavement. I'm still out here. I've got a few cases left, but I'm not taking new cases on. Okay, so that's where I'm at with it. So that's why I put former attorney. I'm still an attorney, but I don't want people to think that I'm available, because I'm not. And the worst part of that is my heart bleeds. So when people call me, as much as I'm shutting down my practice, I could get sucked back into things, and I don't want that, right? I don't want that. So I have to stick to the commitment that I've made to myself, right? To myself more than anything else. So all right. So Brittney Griner is coming home. All right. First of all, I'm super ecstatic, and it was not just Joe Biden, but I'm sure that he was integral in part of it. But his administration and the people that did not rest until she was home. Now, she was exchanged for a horrific arms dealer who hates the United States, and to make it to just play it all up the way they want, has vowed to exact all sorts of mayhem maybe on the United States. We got to add it up. We got to play it up the way they want it played up. And in addition to the fact that we exchanged her for this horrible person, we did not get Paul Whelan, who is another person who is being held in Russia, illegally detained. Right? He is a war hero. He was someone who we were trying to negotiate a swap for as well. And the administration has said it was a one or none. That's what they said. It was one or none. And they've got statements from the Whelan family. His brother, Paul Whelan's brother David, has come out and said, we are so happy for the Griner family. They're not begrudged because they didn't get the same relief. And this is what grace fucking looks like. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that's on the internet and on Twitter, and I had to shut that shit off today because they piss me off. It's people on some of these timelines talking about, so we just gonna leave a war veteran decorate. We just gonna leave him there. No, we're gonna continue to try to get his release, but we're not gonna just leave both of them there because we can't get them both. Can we get them one at a time? Like, what sense does that make? And then the audacity of people to sit and say, well, if we had to choose, we should have chosen the veteran over a basketball player who chose to take a controlled substance, blah, blah, fucking blah. First of all, we're not going to quantify the value of a person's life. We're not going to do that. We're not going to engage in that. We're not going to do that petty shit, right? Because all of the members of our armed forces understand that what they do is voluntary. They understand the risk, right? I'm not saying, and I'm not absolving Brittney Griner, but it was fucking marijuana. Come on. Come on. Marijuana is legal. In fact, our federal government is negotiating and continuing to negotiate ways so that they could make cannabis federally legal, right? It's coming. It's coming, right? It's coming. So miss me with that bullshit. It's not like she was, smuggling heroin taped to her stomach. Come on, come on. Not to mention the fact that she had anxiety issues and a medicinal purpose and a prescription. So stop. Not to mention that she was there for contract and she was working. It's not like she was gallivanting and on vacation and just was like, let me just get high. You know what I'm saying? That's not what happened. Come on. So let's be happy for her family and let's continue to pray for the Wayland family. That's how I feel about that. Fredro and Onyx said they are blowing extra in Russia. Blowing what? Extra weed? I don't know. I'm not. Weed is everywhere. Okay, weed is everywhere. That's a comment from Instagram. All right, let me come over here to Facebook and YouTube and say, so I'm glad she's coming home. Me too, Emmanuel. I'm so glad. Like I was ecstatic. It really just brightened my entire day. Peace, Dr. Tony Johnson. What's going on? Who said that only drug dealers come out of South Side? 50 Cent? Who said that, 50 Cent? Who said that only drug dealers and basketball players come out of Southside Jamaica, Queens? Huh, Doc? Shit. We got lawyers and doctors that was born and bred in 40 projects. We have greatness that have come out of those buildings. Shit. I'm feeling good today, y'all. I'm feeling good today. Oh, man, I'm feeling good today. I feel like, listen, I'm always on cloud nine getting a client. I cried this week because I couldn't get a client out, right? I told you I got a couple left, and I had filed a motion for one of my clients to be released. And in New York, the statute is the people not ready for trial within 90 days, then the person has to be released. They got to come back to court, but they have to be released. And filed the motion, and the judge found 87 days. That shit came in my chest. Like, it's a lot of shit came in my chest these days. And I was like, damn, he was 3 days from, spending the holidays with his family. And that just, oh man. I, I just wear it, y'all. I just wear it. I don't want to. I don't want to, but I feel it. I feel it. I met his mother. I met his dad, his brothers. So that shit, it's hard. That's right, Tony. It's a lie. I know that's a lie. All right. So that's Brittney Griner. I detest the folks that are trying to make this out to something that is not. I detest the folks that are trying to make this a race issue. Oh, if she wasn't black, they wouldn't have went and got her. What? since when? Since when was that ever a priority for the United States government? I'm sorry. That doesn't even hold true. It just doesn't. All right. So moving on. Please. Every time I come on YouTube, there's a question about Brother Polite. I don't know. I did what I did my part. When it comes to the feds, I spoke to the feds. I've told y'all this already. I don't know why they didn't come and do what they do. Maybe they still investigating him. I don't know. Every time I do a video on YouTube, we have to have this conversation. All right, let's talk about Tory Lanez. Right, so we talking about Brittney Griner. She just came home. I'm very happy that she's home. And let's talk about somebody who might be going to jail. He might be going to jail. So if you don't remember, you don't recall, Tory Lanez is the rapper singer guy. I ain't gonna hold you, as the kids say. I don't really know him like that. I just don't. I don't. What he sing, y'all? I don't care. How about that part? Anyway, he is charged with 3 felony counts in I think they're in LA, right? They're in LA. This is why I need Dennis for some of these particulars. Well, y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. And anyway, he's charged with three felonies for allegedly shooting her in the foot or feet. I'm not sure if she was shot once or twice. I know that there was allegations that he fired multiple shots. She said he fired multiple shots while he said, "Dance, bitch, dance." I'm not laughing. Protect black women. I'm sorry, but I mean, it's like a scene out of the movies, right? See that you shot me in my pinky toe. No, I'm not. I'm going to hell. Y'all gonna leave me alone today. I'm laughing today because I'm happy. Okay, I'm really happy, and I'm seldom happy about things that happen in the criminal justice or just us system, whether here or abroad. So anyway, so the case is on trial now. The prosecutor just added like a negligence count, a felony criminal negligence count, um, and the trial is underway. I believe they're in jury selection. And what do you guys think is going to happen? Because I see that there's Tory Lanez has been has been tweeting, "No weapon formed against him shall prosper." Bro, let me tell you something, Tory Lanez. I got some free advice for you. Prayer without works is dead, my brother. Good luck with that. Prayer without works is dead. Um, mm, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Baisley Projects. Baisley Projects. What about Baisley Projects? Baisley Projects up the road and down the block. Right, just as 1% of something is better than 0% of nothing. I agree. I agree. I absolutely agree. I'll tell you. So Dennis, where are you? Are you coming to talk about this trial? He might, he may not. So in my opinion, so everybody is saying, well, I don't say everybody. So from what I've seen, a lot of people think that Tory Lanez is going to walk, and that this is not a strong case for the prosecution. But from the media reports I've read, and I don't like to rely on them, but that's really all I have right now. There were 4 people in this car. There was Tory Lanez, there was Megan Thee Stallion, his bodyguard, and her friend. At some point, there was an argument, and she got out of the car, at which point it's alleged that he shot at her through the back window and was shooting, I guess, towards the ground and said, "Dance, bitch, dance, bitch." She says she was shot in the foot, and she has had at least one surgery to deal with her injuries. And initially, she reported that she had stepped on a piece of glass or something like that. And I think that's where there's so much contention, right? There's a lot of contention about the fact that she did not disclose what happened to her immediately. And it's interesting to me how people, are so judgmental in these instances when they haven't been through anything like this. And you don't know what your response would be in these instances. And I find her explanation to be totally plausible, right? So she says when she was shot, some neighbors called the police because obviously they may have heard the shots. And then when the police came, she did not say that she was shot by him because she knew at the time that he had a gun in the car and she was afraid for his life. That's not unreasonable given the climate that we're in this country when it comes to relationships between police officers and armed black men, much less unarmed black men. right? And so she said what she said. She said she stepped on glass. But then later, and this happens a lot. After the shock wears off and you process, um, and you come to your senses, the truth comes out. And she told the truth as far as she says is her truth. And her friend who was in the car is testifying on behalf of the prosecution. So it's not a his word against her word. It's not. I don't know where the bodyguard is. I don't know if he's testifying for the prosecution or the defense. That's why we need a dentist. I haven't seen a witness list, but the fact that they have another witness who's going to corroborate her story only lends credibility to it, right? Now, who's going to tell his version because he's the defendant and he's got a lot of shit with him that I don't know. Sean Hawley, who's a defense attorney, I don't know her personally, but she may not want to put his ass on the stand. He may not make a good witness. I'm gonna bet the farm this guy makes a horrible witness. Right? Horrible witness. So much so that he would shift the burden. That even if the prosecution hadn't proved their case, they convict his ass anyway. Like, we don't like you're lying. Fucking go to jail. That's what happens. That's the danger you face when you put a defendant on a stand, right? That they overlook the prosecution's case and they don't even pay it any mind, and they punish your client because they don't like them or they think that they're lying, right? So yeah. All right. My last couple of points I want to say before I jump up off of here. I posted a couple photos from the Lensa app, right? So there's a lot of information and backlash about this Lensa app. If you're not familiar with it, it's the Lensa app that creates artificial intelligence created art. So it's AI art, right? Check out my Instagram. I posted about 12 of them. You can pay $3.99 and you get 50 pictures. You have to upload 10 to 20 of your own selfies so that the AI can pull from your selfies, your features and whatnot to create this the AI artistry. I loved them. They were beautiful. I mean, beautiful. They were just outstanding. And then someone, I ain't gonna say who it was, Riz Islam, had to post some bullshit. Like, oh, I see that the trend on the AI, this is digital art that I'm posting. Shut up. Shut up. I want to say shut up because so much of what this guy says is wrong. And he is the minister of disinformation. So many times he has posted about things that was going on in New York, and I've jumped on his post like, yo, this is wrong. And he's had to take the whole shit down. There was one post he was talking about like the ABA. The ABA passed the law. I'm like, you don't even have the tertiary knowledge to know that the ABA is not a legislative body. But you want to post about AI and be concerned. Let me tell y'all something. Everything that they want to know about you, they already know, right? All of the facial recognition, that they already got it, right? How many people use your face to open the phone? How many people are texting a comment next to a picture of their face? Come on, y'all. Come on. How many people did this on the terms and agreement and then press agree and didn't read a motherfucking thing? Come on with it. So don't come for me with the I'm concerned about the privacy bullshit. Here's the other side of this. Remember how Black people was complaining about how when we went to those automated faucets and shit, how it didn't register Black skin? Well, that's because they don't have a database of us so that the AI can be familiar with us. So guess what? Put me in the motherfucking database. Put me in the data. I'm okay with that. if that's going to improve, because this is the future, right? You're not getting away from AI. Y'all watching Humans on Netflix? We got Sims running around and shit. Stop playing. This is the future. They trying to prepare you. Come on. It's coming. AI technology has been here. Have you checked out the Chat GPT yet? Chat GPT is AI research. It's an AI-based search engine. Chat GPT. It just launched last week. Shit is crazy. Crazy. Writing research papers and business proposals and all of that, making a lot of people unnecessary, to say the least. Unnecessary, right? But listen, I don't want to play boogeyman. I'm gonna do the boogeyman shit like, oh no, you did. No, I'm gonna have fun with the Lensa app. I did, and I did the 1 week trial, paid $3.99, then and now I'm done. It's over, right? But I'm keeping the Chat GPT. That shit is lit. I'm telling you, that is lit. Chat GPT, that was so amazing. It's so amazing. Like I'm sitting there like, what should I be asking you to do? I want you to create something for me. I'm sitting there. It's amazing. So AI technology is the future. It's the future. So don't be afraid of it. And I'm not saying jump on the Lensa app. I'm just saying that that's not a reason for you not to enjoy technology if you're already out here, right? And if you're not out here, I'm not speaking to you. You wouldn't be on this shit. All right, I wouldn't. But everyone who's on here, y'all, they already got all us. they already got me. I ain't gonna play. I can't. Let's stop playing games. You feel me? Okay. So check out ChatGPT, and if you're having fun with Lensa, have fun. I seen Niche Nash just put some pictures up from Lensa. A lot of people enjoying Lensa. Listen, you posting pictures on Facebook and on Instagram. Come on. All of the pictures that I used on Lensa are already on social media. All the selfies. I already posted them. Right? So what that they have them in a database so that the AI can better recognize people that look like me. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Mikey, hey Mikey, what's going on? My grandson uses his face to open his mother's phone. You know what? My son tried that because we look alike. A lot of people say we twinning, but it did not work. It did not. He hasn't tried in a while though. He hasn't tried in a while. We gonna do that. I'll try it. We'll see if he can open my phone. Hi, that's Dennis. He a pain in my ass. Dennis. Dennis, I'm live.
Okay, give me 2 minutes.
Okay? No, I'm about to jump off. We'll jump on yours.
Okay, give me about 2 minutes.
All right. All right, I'm gonna jump on his because y'all have been very patient, and I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I miss y'all. And my phone is acting janky right now, so I'm gonna jump over here. All right, it's your girl Ike. I love you. I really do. Peace, 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 peace.